Ever feel like your world is just a little too small, a little too ordinary? Imagine stepping through the back of an old wardrobe and finding a secret kingdom, buried under 100 years of winter. This isn't just a fairy tale, it's the beginning of an epic adventure that changed the lives of 4 ordinary children forever. During the air raids of World War II, the Pevensey siblings Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy are sent away from London to the sprawling, mysterious country estate of Professor Kirky. It's a house full of secrets, with long corridors and endless empty rooms just begging to be explored. And explore they do. One rainy day, during a game of hide-and-seek, the youngest, Lucy, stumbles upon a room containing nothing but a single, large wardrobe. Driven by curiosity, she steps inside, pushing past the heavy fur coats, expecting to feel the hard wooden back. Instead, her fingers touch something cold, soft, and powdery. Then she feels the prickle of pine needles against her skin. Suddenly, she's not in a wardrobe anymore. She's standing in the middle of a snowy wood, a single lamppost casting a lonely glow in the twilight. This is the land of Narnia, a world under the spell of the tyrannical White Witch, Jadis, who has condemned it to an eternal winter, but never Christmas. It's here, in the quiet of the woods, that Lucy meets a faun named Mr. Tumnus. He's a curious creature, half man, half goat, carrying an umbrella and parcels through the snow. He invites her back to his cozy cave for tea and tells her stories of Narnia before the witch's reign, a time of dancing nymphs and joyful festivities. But his kindness hides a terrible secret. He confesses with tears in his eyes that he is a spy for the White Witch, ordered to capture any human, any son of Adam or daughter of Eve, who enters Narnia. Touched by Lucy's innocence, he defies the witch's orders and helps her escape back to the wardrobe. When Lucy returns, only moments have passed in our world. She's bursting with her incredible story, but her siblings don't believe her. They tease her, thinking it's just a childish game. Edmund is particularly cruel, mocking her relentlessly about her imaginary country. But soon after, driven by a desire to taunt her further, Edmund follows Lucy into the wardrobe himself. He too finds the snowy woods, but his experience is very different. He doesn't find the friendly Mr. Tumnus. Instead, he comes face to face with the White Witch herself, riding a magnificent sleigh. She appears regal and beautiful, but her heart is as cold as the winter she commands. Seeing a potential pawn in her game, she enchants Edmund not with kindness, but with magical Turkish delight. It's the most delicious thing he has ever tasted, and it fills him with an insatiable craving for more. The witch promises him an endless supply, and even the chance to become a prince and later a king, if only he will bring his brother and sisters to her castle. Blinded by greed and the sweet poison of the enchanted candy, Edmund agrees. He returns to the real world and, to his shame, lies to Peter and Susan, denying that Narnia is real, just to spite Lucy. Eventually, fate intervenes. While hiding from the stern housekeeper, all 4 Pevensey children tumble into the wardrobe together. Peter and Susan are stunned to find that Lucy was telling the truth all along. Their first order of business is to apologize to her, but their awe quickly turns to concern. They find Mr. Tumnus's home ransacked, with a notice from the witch's secret police, led by the wolf Mogram, declaring his arrest for treason. It's clear they are in grave danger. As they debate what to do, they are guided by a friendly robin to a meeting with Mr. and Mrs. Beaver at their cozy little dam. The children learn the full story. They hear of a great prophecy, when 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve sit on the 4 thrones at the castle of Caer Paravel. The White Witch's reign will end, and there is more. The true king of Narnia, a great and powerful lion named Aslan, is on the move. His return signals the beginning of the end for the witch's long winter. But as the beavers reveal this hope, Edmund, still under the influence of the Turkish delight, slips away. He makes his way to the witch's grim castle, a terrifying fortress filled with statues Narnians the witch has turned to stone. He betrays his siblings, revealing everything he knows about Aslan's return. The witch is furious. Instead of the promised feast and power, Edmund is thrown into a dungeon. Realizing Edmund's betrayal, the beavers quickly lead the other 3 children on a desperate journey to find Aslan. The witch sends her wolves after them, but the children manage to escape, beginning a long and perilous trek across the frozen landscape. As they travel, a strange and wonderful thing begins to happen. The snow starts to melt. The ice on the river cracks and breaks apart. The air grows warmer. Spring is returning to Narnia, a sure sign that Aslan's power is growing and the witch's magic is weakening. Their journey is blessed by an encounter with none other than Father Christmas. No longer held back by the witch's spell, he bestows magical gifts upon the children to aid them in the coming battle. Peter receives a sword and shield, Susan a bow with arrows that never miss, and a magical horn to call for help, and Lucy a small dagger and a cordial made from the juice of a fire flower capable of healing any injury. Finally, they reach the stone table, a sacred place where they meet Aslan in person. He is magnificent and terrifying, a figure of immense power and deep kindness. The joy of their meeting is short-lived, as the White Witch arrives to claim her right. According to the deep magic from the dawn of time, every traitor belongs to her, and she demands Edmund's life. The law is unbreakable, but Aslan, in an act of profound love and sacrifice, makes a secret deal with the witch. That night, he walks alone to the stone table. Susan and Lucy follow him from a distance, watching in horror as a witch and her vile followers bind the great lion, mock him, and then, with a stone knife, take his life upon the table. The witch, triumphant, believes she has won forever. As dawn breaks, a grieving Susan and Lucy remain by Aslan's body. Suddenly, they hear a deafening crack. The stone table is split in two, and Aslan is gone. Then, they see him, alive, radiant, and larger than before. He explains that there is a deeper magic from before the dawn of time, when a willing, innocent victim is killed in a traitor's stead. The stone table will crack, and death itself will start working backwards. Their sorrow turns to overwhelming joy. With the girls on his back, Aslan rushes to the witch's castle. With his breath, he brings the stone statues back to life, the fauns, centaurs, giants, and all the other creatures the witch had petrified. He has gathered an army. Meanwhile, Peter and Edmund are leading the Narnian forces in a desperate battle against the witch's hordes. They are outnumbered and on the verge of defeat when Aslan arrives with his reinforcements, turning the tide of the war. Aslan himself confronts the White Witch, and in a final climactic showdown, he ends her reign of terror forever. With the witch gone, the prophecy can be fulfilled. The four Pevensey children are brought to Caer Paravel, the beautiful castle by the sea. In a grand ceremony, Aslan crowns them. Peter the Magnificent, Susan the Gentle, Edmund the Just, and Lucy the Valiant become the new kings and queens of Narnia. They rule for many long and prosperous years. They grow into wise and beloved adults, and the memory of their former life in England fades like a dream. Their reign becomes a golden age for Narnia then. One day, while on a hunt for the magical white stag, the four monarchs ride into a familiar part of the western woods. They come across a strange iron object in the forest, a lamppost. As they push their way through the dense trees, they suddenly find themselves tumbling, not out of a thicket, but out of an old wardrobe, back into the empty room in the professor's house. They are children once again, not a single minute older than when they left. Their epic reign in Narnia has taken up no time at all in our world. It was a lifetime of adventure, all hidden in the space of a rainy afternoon. But they know, and we know, that once a king or queen in Narnia, always a king or queen in Narnia. Thank you so much for watching this journey through the wardrobe. If you love stories that transport you to other worlds, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more magical adventures. See you next time.